Good afternoon, viewers. I hope you're enjoying your weekend in the World Cup, which is going on in Qatar. Welcome to KTN News at 1. I'm your host, Judith Nyaboke Usumo, and your sign interpreter today is June Stacy. First, the headline. Azimio readers read by Raila Odinga says a firm no to the rush import of GMO food. The national examination for 844 Class 8 candidates in CBC Grade 6 candidates have set off this Monday morning, 28th of November. Lower loan limit in through registration process to the access of Hustler funds seems to be the main challenge to the credit facility of majority of Kenyans who are seeking to access the fund. Kotu boss Francis Atwoli now says he meets President William Ruto to discuss issues affecting the workers. A family in Ugunja sub-county in Siaya County is crying for justice after their 44-year-old king was beaten to death for arrogantly selling his neighbor's wheelbarrow. Kilimani police frames rats for eating 200 kg of bank. To our first story. Azimio readers led by Raila Odinga says a firm no to the rush import of GMO food, which they say it is responsible for the part of Kenya Kwanza government to import GMO food without national consultation and debates. They say that GMO foods has many consequences to the users.
We ask Kenyans to oppose this move and to totally reject any GMO foods should they ever enter the Kenyan market. The president used an outgoing cabinet, which was basically an interim. It really had no powers to pass a decision of this magnitude, to say that they're removing the ban. That is itself as unprocedural and is illegal.
The national examination for 844 Class 8 candidates in CBC Grade 6 candidates have set off this Monday morning, 28th of November. The National Examination Council officers oversaw the opening of the containers and ensures the examination papers are delivered safely to examination centers in the country.
We have about over 20,000 centers, that is schools, where our candidates are doing these exams today.
Lower loan limits in through registration process to the access of Hustler funds seems to be the main challenge to the new credit facility for the major Kenyans who are seeking to access the fund. A spot check by KTN News across the country established that many Kenyans would want better access, even as Cooperative Cabinet Secretary Simon Cherugai announces that the Hustler funds is handling over 190 transactions per second and over a million Kenyans have registered so far.
Nimejaribu lakini hata sijapata. Tangu asubuhi wanasema try after 2 hours.
Mimi nilisikia jana pesa imeingia. Nikaapply jana nikaambia niongezee 2 hours. Sikusikia usiku yote, sijasikia hiyo kitu.
Kotu boss Francis Atwoli now says he meets President William Ruto to discuss issues affecting workers. Atwoli, who fearlessly campaigned against Ruto, says he needs to have a year of the government even as he fights for the workers. Atwoli, who spoke in Osero, called upon the opposition to excuse their mandate of checking the country.
Wana uwezo na ndio wako ndani ya serikali. Sikutaka nijifiche niende usiku. Na nikamuelezea ambaye ni shemeji yangu Raila Amolo Odinga, nikamwambia kiti changu because niko na constituents. Mimi sikutaka kuwa mbunge ama sikufanya siasa ya kutaka kuwa governor ama nini. Nilitaka siasa ya representation, kusupport issues ambazo zitakuwa ni worker related issues, na hatukupata. Kama hatukupata, and as an international labor leader, niende kwa wale waliopata wanisaidie ama wakubali zile international convention and labor standards ambazo mimi naongea nikiwa nje, ambazo wenzangu wananichagulia.
A family in Ugunja sub-county in Siaya County is crying for justice after their 44-year-old king was beaten to death for allegedly stealing his neighbor's wheelbarrow. The deceased Gilbert Wakele, who was a merchant, is said to have borrowed the wheelbarrow from the neighbor and failed to return it. It was later established that he sold it. Despite of reporting to the police, the family claims nothing has been done.
Jioni hiyo Sunday ndugu yako amepatikana kwa njia kama amekatakatwa. Nikashangaa sana. Ni wale wametoka hapa na ndugu wangu ama ni nani? Dakika kidogo ananipiga simu kuja nyumbani ndugu yetu amekufa.
Hurry today Kilimani police trains slugs for eating 200 kg of bank. The police says it sees as evidence for criminals who were caught transporting it from Nairobi to Garissa yesterday.
Rats are small animals, and they aren't scared of the police. After hearing that local police were unable to furnish almost 200 kilograms of confiscated cannabis that was supposed to be used as evidence in a recent case. Court documents said the police had been asked to provide 386 kilograms of cannabis, but the prosecution flagged to the court that more than 700 kilograms of marijuana stored in various stations across Mathura could be impacted by the rat infestation.
Thank you for watching KTN News. For more information, check it in our social media platform. I'm your host Judith Nyaboke Osumi, and your sign interpreter today was John Stacy. See you at 4. Bye.